Welcome to the Eye on Annapolis Local Business Spotlight. There are thousands of locally owned businesses in the area, some small and some large. Some you may know and others you don't. But one thing they all have in common is a great story, and we want to share it with you. Join us every Saturday as we talk to the founders, the owners, and the managers of local businesses you have come to know and love, and those you will come to know and love. Now here's your host, John Frenay, with this week's Local Business Spotlight.
You know, I'd love a business that gets their start because somebody thought they could do it better. And here we are with Marcus Moore, who is the founder, CEO of More Crunch. Marcus, you've probably seen on television. He's been featured on pretty much on every TV station around here. If you've been to Oriole Park at Camden Yards, you've seen his product in all of the little places. Maybe M&T Bank. I haven't been to M&T yet, but fabulous product that's made right here in Anne Arundel County. The one thing that is so cool and really sticks out to me is that, and it's on your website, which is morecrunch.com, and that's more with an E. You are autistic, and you just wanted to find a better way to do it.
Yes, absolutely.
For those that don't know about it, how did this all start?
I was in Product Search, a program for people with disabilities, and I got hired by the hotel, which is the Hilton.
Okay.
But ever since, so I was not given chances and not enough to make a living. And also, I worked in a second grocery job, a store for 8 years, a night crew membership, because had my anxiety up that time. And due to I was doing some work, but I knew they were keeping my position. They weren't giving me no chances and make a living. I was making like $9 an hour. And then the third grocery store, it was great working the day shift because he gave me some opportunities, which I appreciate, and helped my anxiety. But so last time before I went to work, I asked my parents, Mom, Dad, I'm just worried and concerned because I like to be sure I'm okay make a living, because what happens when, just be sure everything all right. And it was once I was sad, but my brother told them that first about like what happens to my brother, because I'm sure he's okay and make a living. And I left, and they were just like thinking like, they're just like, what happens to Marcus? And they thought like, let's come up with ideas. And I tried a lot of hobbies like painting, gaming, which I love and enjoy.
Sure.
But they just more for me in terms of like, like if how to make this for, because and they thought like, why not pretzels, Marcus? Because you love food, right? It was a food. And when I was at my third grocery job on my lunch break, they showed me this pretzel logo. I thought, why not pretzels, Marcus? Because pretzels are good. And times I reject saying, no, I don't want to do this. But I was like, let's go for it. Because my anxiety got a lot better. This backpack was really bad because like I was like a story when I was in Florida, we were on a vacation. We were at McDonald's. I couldn't go across the area to get some napkins because there was a lot of people. I had that traumatic feelings of dealing with bullying in school, and I couldn't judge. But it's recently gotten so much better. And I was like, Marcus, let's go for it. And I'm glad I went. And I have 5 different flavors, which is the garlic ranch, cinnamon sugar, Maryland crab, buffalo, and the sour cream and onion.
I love that you just roll those right off like it's your first name. And I will tell you, I am partial to the buffalo, with the second choice coming into the cinnamon sugar. I mean, we're sitting here in Arnold. Is this where it all happens? Or do you have a kitchen? Or how does the whole process work?
Oh, I have. At first, in our apartment, our first area, I had to keep the pretzels because we had no commercial kitchen back then. But now recently we got a shared kitchen down the area, which is amazing, and it's been a very, very help. And there was a kitchen previously in Perry Hall. Perry Hall around close to Baltimore.
Yeah.
Hosted by Uncle B. We call him Uncle B, but I wouldn't have gone this far if it wasn't for him, and because he came through a lot. And then we found another shared commercial kitchen that was closer by to us, and that's where I'll make my pretzels and stuff like that. And it's been a very, very helpful thing. I could have done this far.
Okay, so you roll down to the commercial kitchen, and are you rolling the dough and putting the pretzels together, or how does this whole process work?
I make my pretzels with my own seasonings and stuff. And then and I just different flavors. I went through a lot of versions. I got the garlic ranch was different types of versions. It was hard to make. Sure, but we made a great perfect version. But I just make my own pretzels and stuff like that. Season secret. I'm sorry about that. And they've just been amazing. I label bags. I I label bags. I bag the pretzels. Make sure all sealed up real good.
You seem to be doing everything here. Do we have employees?
Oh, honestly, no, not the moment. Not the moment. It's only just
You're employee number one?
yes. And my dad, my mom just come and just assist with like email addressing or just need bag help. But it's mostly just me doing all the rest of the stuff.
So you are the face of More Crunch.
Yeah.
You are baking. You are seasoning. You are developing seasoning. You're throwing the taste of the seasoning out to your tasting crew, your parents share it, to see whether they're good or bad. You're bagging them.
Yes.
You're sealing them. You're shipping them. Your address, and you're getting them out into the stores.
Oh yes, it's absolutely ship out in stores in different locations as well. Like amazing, and times I do it a bit sometimes, but mostly I've been stopped doing markets because it's been like busy, like more concerns to get out there, a lot of locations and stores.
Well, sure. I know with the farmers markets, I know you got your start in the Crofton farmers market, right?
Right, correct.
And I mean, they're small batches, and I think a lot of the farmers and the people that are there are really doing it as just sort of a little side gig, if you will. But this is you. I mean, you've got to be so proud of yourself.
Yes, honestly, I really am. It's amazing. I just feel so amazing. It's not only that dispensers, but just the support. Not only my parents, my family, my brother, but also people that come in, sharing their pretzels to their families, friends, like the community. Like it's more, and it's just like it keeps me going. So that, and I love it. It just feels amazing. I feel really, really proud.
I need you to go back to Crofton Farmers Market. Okay, you had little plastic baggies with these little pretzels in them, and you were selling them there. Did you ever think, when you were back in Crofton, that we would be here today, where you have pretzels being sold at Oriole Park, at Graul's, at Fish Paws? Or did you ever envision that? Did you think that was where you were going?
No, honestly, the one thing though, like my dad, he mentioned Camden Yards. Like one day you're gonna be in one of those Baltimore big stadiums. He said that, and it happened. It's like, well, I didn't expect that.
How does that make you feel when you walk on the 400 level, the 200 level, the 100, whatever level of Camden Yards, and you see a rack full of stuff that says, More Crunch, and going, damn, that's my name. That's not just my name. That's me. That's my product, man. I put them pretzels in those bags. I sealed the bags. How does that make you feel?
Freaking wonderful. Happy. And the fact, I love that they're next to, that they're just sitting next to Doritos, Lay's. It's like, that's amazing. That's amazing.
All right. Well, I'll tell you, if for those that are listening that don't know about More Crunch, if you're looking for a cheap, mediocre pretzel or a potato chip, Doritos and Lay's, that's your choice. If you're looking for something quality, if you're looking for something good, if you're looking for something that's packaged with, I'm going to say, with love and passion and verve, you go with the More Crunch pretzel. Because, I'm sitting here across the table, I'm just seeing your smile and seeing your passion for this. It not only shows in you, but in what you're putting out there. And I can tell that you're, just absolutely thrilled with what's out there.
Yes.
And, as we talked a little bit ago off, microphone, I mean, you're not just the face of it either. I mean, you're the one that's hustling around to get them out, to be able to package them, to think. How many do you package in a day? I mean, how many are you selling? Do you have any idea of it, like a number? Or?
Honestly, I'm not memorized. I think mom and dad has the sales numbers, because it's been I've been doing some other things, because most of my mom, she's in charge of the email address and stuff like that.
But how many would you guess you seal up in a day when you're producing?
In hundreds? It depends. Like hundreds, like because the orders from some locations, customers.
That's true. Somebody may say, I need 100, and then you're busting your chops, and somebody say, I need 10, and then you're like, okay, well, I'll get to it after this TV show. What are your plans for the future? I mean, I know that this is something that you established that you wanted to essentially sustain yourself. I love that a supermarket gave you a chance to grow within them. And that seems to me to be like the catalyst that really sort of lifted you and said, hey, I can do something. Who was the supermarket?
That supermarket? I like grocery store?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that supermarket was, I think it was, Gary, I'm sorry, Lidl. Lidl, I'm sorry.
That was Lidl.
Lidl, yes, he worked. Lidl, yes, I appreciate it.
Shout out to Lidl for doing this, because if it weren't for Lidl, we wouldn't have more crunch. So, I mean,
yeah.
You talked about making your spices that go on there. And I know before we recorded, your dad said the first ones were, I think his words were kind of awful.
Oh, because listen what he said. And that's very honest. He really is. He's very, very, very honest. And same with amongst them. We're all very honest. Yeah. So the first version was It was pretty rough. But yeah, still.
And then by the third one, he was like, oh, okay, this is good. So I'm sure you've had some other ones. What have failed? What have been some of the flavors that didn't make it into a more crunch bag?
Honestly, hard to say. A lot of them. I would say maybe one of them could be, what was it? Nacho. Nacho. Push it. Okay. Yeah. Everything didn't make it. The mustard didn't make it.
What impresses me so much about you, Marcus, is that you have had roadblock after roadblock after roadblocks around in front of your life. And you certainly have this drive right now for excellence in the product that you're putting out. Yeah. Did you always have a drive to, when you were little, to succeed, to do the best? And I mean, some people can go through life like that, but they're just like, yeah, okay, well, whatever, we'll just do this. And there's others that just have that drive. I mean, I want to learn how to do this. I want to learn how to ride a bike. I want to learn how to start a business. I want to learn how to, did you always have that drive when you were little, or did that develop over time?
I think I had some of that a little bit, because I had a little bit of things about that. Like, I'm riding a bike is great. My mother gave me so many opportunity things to try and stuff like that. Like I said, was it chocolate one time? Yeah. Paint light switches. That's one. Okay, that's another one. Yes. Yeah. I just wasn't feeling it. The painting, where you splash paint on. Sure. Shoot, like it just goes around which is really fun, but pretty messy though.
What's your favorite thing about, okay, I mean, we bake, we season, we package, we ship, we market, and we do everything. And you're the man that's doing it all. What's your favorite part of that? I mean, we all have favorite parts of our job.
It's like times where not only just when making my pretzels, I always smile. It's like I'm just like, wow, this is going everywhere. And my also favorite thing to do is also like traveling, like going around places, meeting amazing people like you. It's one of my things. Just like meeting a lot of people. It really is. That's one of my favorite things I love to do.
Oh, that's it. I love the delivery process.
Yes.
That video delivering.
I've seen some of the pictures on your website. Again, morecrunch.com. When you're in the markets and with the smile is just absolutely huge. Which is your favorite flavor?
They're all good. Don't you remember?
So you are a political animal.
To be honest with you, I love the Maryland crab.
Maryland crab. Okay,
that's my favorite.
Okay, now I've always been hesitant to try that because I don't eat seafood and I don't like seafood and I don't eat like crabs. Is that sort of, without stomping on their brand or anything, is that an Old Bay kind of a dusting, or is it something else?
It's like some dusting flavor to it, but it's my own recipe.
Okay,
it would be more like, it would be similar to kind of like an Old Bay, like.
Okay, does it
has his own brand.
But it doesn't taste crabby.
It's what I would say. It tastes like a crab cake, like an old school Maryland style crab cake.
All right, I'm gonna cast on that one.
Seafood in Baltimore actually used his Maryland crab pretzels as a base for their crab cakes, and actually sold them online for a while.
Yeah, there's a great guy, John. Off topic, but John and I'm trying to remember his brother. I know John Mianidakis.
Yeah.
Tony.
Yeah, Tony, you're right. They were fantastic. Yeah, they made it. It's such a great experience with them. Yeah.
Again, Marcus, I think that your story, your product, and you are such an inspiration to every kid that is learning a little bit differently, that may have autism, that may have Downs, that may have, and anybody that doesn't, anybody that's looking at life that has some sort of a challenge, you're an inspiration for them, because essentially, you're raising the middle finger to what's coming, what people are throwing at you, what the world is throwing at you. And the world throws stuff at everybody. Right. If your mom and your dad and your brother and everybody else has stuff. But you've taken it and you've been, swinging and knocking them out of the way, foul balls out of this way. I'm, focused on getting to first base, second base, third base, and home. Unless you're the Yankees and they can't even figure out how to get home, but that's okay. That has got to be an inspiration. That's got to really make you proud to be able to be that person that everybody, and I don't mean folks that necessarily have autism or other, different abilities, to be able to look up to you and say, I mean, that's got to make you feel great.
Yes. Like even if it's like, even with disabilities or not, a person everybody's going through so many things. It's like person likes to be like, it's like to be like acknowledged and just be seen, like give them a chance. That's what I like to. That's what it feels like. It really is. It's amazing.
Any idea where you'd like to see more crunch elsewhere in the area? Any other stores that are on your radar or places to sell?
I would love to get more crunch in big areas like we say like bigger areas. What do you think?
We need to see they get it, and we need to get you into like Whole Foods. Hey, Giant, that's a region. Giant's a regional band.
Wise.
Yeah, Wise.
Yes. Garenas. Yeah, like so many great stuff. I'm excited.
Well, I certainly hope that you're able to keep up with the demand as it comes on.
Yes, that is big because it's been going so well. Like demand wise, I'd be sure getting inventory great. We learned so many times ahead. It's just amazing because demand is very important to these areas. That's perfect. You will be able to hire people. Yes, I will be able to hire people as well. Yes.
I imagine in the not too distant future, you're not going to be sharing a kitchen anymore. You're going to be having renting your own, and it's just going to be pumping out the more crunch pretzels, or with maybe a 7th or an 8th flavor or something like that. Once we get the approval from mom and dad that it doesn't suck.
Right. Yeah, true. Yeah.
Anybody that doesn't know about more crunch, go check it out. Locally, you can get them at Bread and Butter Kitchen. I know in Annapolis. I know they've got them at Fish Paws Marketplace right here on Ritchie Highway in Arnold. You can get them at most of the Graul stores, if not all of them. So they are on the Eastern Shore as well, down in Easton. If you're up at Oriole Park next baseball season, hopefully the Orioles will go a little further next year than they did this year. Give you a chance to sell more crunch.
Yeah.
But if anybody has never had them, do get them. You can go to morecrunch.com. I know that you have a package for football season where you've got the package that it's got all the samplers and everything else there. If you are a business or a restaurant that wants to carry them, I mean, I would think restaurants that would like to put stuff, bar stuff on the bar just to nibble on, or a sandwich shop, I can think of a zillion of them that should be carrying them. Don't need a whole lot of space. It's not huge, not selling cars or anything like that. Just little packages of probably some of the world's best pretzels made right here in Anne Arundel County. And you are the chief cook, bottle watcher, pretzel baker, seasoner, marketer, and everything else. But you are the face, you are the brand of More Crunch. And I thank you for bringing them to market, bringing them to us, and all the luck and congratulations in the world.
Thank you so much, Mr. John. I really appreciate it. Thank you. This is amazing.
Thanks for listening to this week's Local Business Spotlight. Please make sure to visit eyeonannapolis.net for all your local news, events, and opinion. And in case you haven't already, please subscribe to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief, where we bring you all the day's local news direct to your phone, tablet, or computer in about 10 minutes. It comes to you at 6 a.m. every Monday through Friday, and you can subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.